Hello, welcome to Keeping Up with the Harlots. I'm your host, Marissa, and I'm proud to say that today on our show is Abigail Williams. Come on out, Abigail. Hi, it's nice to see you.
Hi, nice to see you too. Thanks for having me.
So I have some questions for you.
Ask away.
So what made you drink the blood in the woods? Is that true?
Oh my god, that silly tale. You know, it is kind of true, but let's just keep that between us and the audience.
So how are you coping with John Proctor's death? Is everything okay with you?
You know, I went through a really rough period, hearing about his death, just running away with Mercy Williams, but I think it's very good that I was able to get away from it all, because if I was here, I probably would have went insane.
And do you know how Elizabeth is coping with it all? Have you spoken to her at all?
I have not spoken to that wench since she put me out on my ass.
What do you mean, put you out?
Well, I'm sure now that everyone knows that John Proctor and I had a very, very nice affair. And she got jealous. She got seriously and confusingly jealous of the love that we shared, and she couldn't handle it. That penny little... she couldn't handle it. And she knew that by kicking me out of her house would totally end it all and just ruin her husband, because he obviously loved me more than he loved her, and he was just sticking around for the kids,
So tell me, would you blame yourself or Elizabeth for the death of John Proctor?
Oh my god. Elizabeth, obviously. If she never put me out, then, I would have never been so upset with her.
Let's see what Elizabeth has to say. Elizabeth Proctor, come on out. Hi, Elizabeth. It's nice to see you.
Hi, nice to see you.
So, Elizabeth, can you tell me, do you think it's your fault or Abigail's fault that John Proctor is now dead?
Oh, I definitely think it's her fault because she's the one who started it all.
How dare you? How dare you? How can you... It is not my fault that your silly marriage got in the way of my love.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're the one who started it and made up that whole witchcraft.
Please, I didn't make up anything. It's all real.
So, you're telling me that witchcraft actually happened in the town of Salem?
Oh my god, of course. Why would I blacken my own name like that?
But word on the street is that you started blaming everyone who didn't even do anything.
That is not the case. Everyone started blaming everyone else, and I was seriously and truly affected in that courtroom. People saw me break out in sweats and faint to the floor. How can you fake something like that?
But didn't Abigail blame you?
Yeah, she did. And I'd never made that doll. Mary Warren gave that to me, and she said that you saw her put the pin into the doll.
Is that true?
I was attacked that night at my own dinner table with stabbing wounds. Mary Warren was delusional. She was possessed, maybe by you, who just wanted to clear their own name, even though they sincerely wanted to hurt me, because they were just so jealous of the relationship I had with their husband, who was clearly more in love with me than he ever was with you.
Oh, is that why he died for me then?
Please. He died to save his own name so that he wouldn't have to deal with your blibbering and blabbering and nagging the rest of his life.
He died saying that he was a witch. That didn't save his name.
Whatever you say.
Would you agree with me that it is Elizabeth's fault that John is dead? Because he tried to tell the truth about your affair to the court, but she lied.
It is her fault. She should have just told the truth. But she didn't, so basically she just discredited him and just honestly...
Well, I was trying to save my husband.
Well, you failed.
And you do know that it is against Puritan religion to lie. So you would be unholy to save your husband?
Yes.
But he was unholy to hurt you because he had an affair with Elizabeth.
But I believe that he truly did change, and he showed that he died for me, trying to protect me, so that showed that he really did change.
So when you give birth to this baby, are you going to die and meet John in heaven, or are you going to try to get out of it and lie?
No.
You're going to tell the truth?
Yes.
Do you believe that?
Not for a second.
Any of you guys have anything to say to each other? Now's the time.
You're worthless and you killed the love of my life.
Pathetic.